Hey guys, what's up? Josh here, and we're back at Conduit 01. So today I wanted to do a little video about a game that's been under the radar for a little bit. A lot of people know it's coming about, and there's some mixture of excitement and anticipation on this game being released. The game is obviously Doom, and it's really an important game for a lot of people in the gaming community. When it first came out years ago, I believe 1993, it was pretty impactful. It held a lot of similarities to games like Gauntlet. And the system was the same. Pick up the key, get out the exit, and the weapons changed from potions and stuff like that. But the game was able to push the development engines and the development itself of the game. It set a boundary and a new standard for games all the way through. And that followed through to Doom 2 as well. But it didn't happen for another couple of years, was the sequel to Doom 2. And it was Doom 3, which I had played for, I believe it was released eventually for the console later down the line. And, I did pick up a copy of it. And it had a feel for the Doom world, but there were still some disappointments to it that a lot of people felt were in the game. So, in the creation of this new Doom, which isn't being titled as Doom 4, it's pretty much a reboot of the series almost, it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to come about it. Now, I know that just recently at QuakeCon, that was happening down in Texas, they did it was like a test play where the people at QuakeCon were able to see some actual gameplay footage. But the developers are actually keeping this really close to their chest, and they're not letting much out. There was the reveal, the video reveal that was put at E3. So, that helped awareness to start to grow, but they're not really showing much else other than what's there. So there's been some small tidbits of information that are coming out, but beyond that, we don't really know much. So, in my own way, I'm anxious to see what's going to come about the new Doomverse. It's supposedly going to be going back to Mars, which is where the concept of the game started, and we're going to see what happens from there. It should be in some good hands, but things have happened before. It's nervous to see it because in a lot of ways Doom is kind of like Duke Nukem in that it's been passed along to different developers and the ideas changed about, but in this case, it's coming a little faster than Duke Nukem did. And when we finally got the Duke Nukem game, we were pretty disappointed by it. There were some things that, while it was still a fun game to play, there were some disappointments by a lot of people. And even myself was in that category. There were some things wrong that were just, you were expecting much more out of the game. So, seeing what's going to come from Doom is definitely going to be interesting. So I do have high hopes. I never pass a judgment on the game before it comes out. You can't tell much from a video or from the gameplay that you're shown. It's not a finished product, so I can't say yes or no. So, leave your thoughts on the Doom sequel that's coming, or reboot as it is, down below, and, what your thoughts are going to be. I also wanted to just do a quick talk about what's going on in the Marvelverse. A lot of people have been posting, and I know the word has already passed around, but the changes that are going on are some of the swaps in gender and race and all that. I know Thor is now a female, and they changed Captain America into an African American man. And it just changes things out. While that might not change much in the story and how the character is, it's interesting to see Marvel taking an approach on this while we're looking at the DC studios and the slow output of their product and really just sticking by what it is. I think the most recent change that we've seen out of DC was the Batgirl alterations, and that's just, it's a new take on her, but still following a story. You know, she pretty much starts anew, and like her costume is like this street punk looking thing. So, but you know, it's gonna be interesting to see what's going on there. But it's also curious to see how is that gonna play with you know, the films and some of the later stories that comes about. You know. So, also in there, you know, just leave your thoughts about what's happening with the Marvelverse. And that's about it. You know, quick video today. My videos are probably going to get a little staggered from here. I'm going to be in the process of doing a move. So things are coming down, and we're going to be rearranging things. So if there's nothing up next week or something like that, you know why. So, other than that, you guys have a good night, good morning, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching. And hit the like and subscribe down below. Keep your thumbs loose. And we'll catch you around. Alright guys. Bye.